Hello friends, hope all of you are doing well. Welcome back to your own channel Vedic Impressions. Friends, we are continuing with our series of ascendant based predictions. In last two videos we had covered Aries Ascendants and Taurus Ascendant. In today's video we are going to talk about Gemini Ascendant. So let's begin. So if your horoscope has number 3 in your first house, in your ascendant house, that means you are a Gemini ascendant. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Now Mercury is the planet of knowledge, planet of communication. There's a difference between Mercury and Jupiter. Both are the planets of knowledge. But Mercury believes in receiving knowledge, while Jupiter believes in giving knowledge. So that is why Jupiter is called Guru. Anyway, let's talk about Gemini Ascendants. Gemini is the most deserving Lagna for getting growth because of the kind of knowledge they have, because of the kind of personality they develop. But you will often see that these people do not achieve higher growth. They are usually approach a decent growth, but after that they themselves are not interested. Why so? Because Gemini is the airy and dual sign. Now, if you think of it, if air is flowing in one direction, it will have a lot of force. It can do miracles. But because Gemini is a dual sign, the air in this sign doesn't have one direction. So you will find these people trying different things in their life. For example, while looking for a job, you will see that they will do different courses and then they are not interested in those courses or the job that those courses give. Then they go into another course and then try again. That is where they actually exhaust their energy and lose the direction. There is an exception over here. If Mercury is combusted or associated with, say, Jupiter. Basically, if there is somebody to guide them, then you will find such natives getting a good career growth. Gemini people usually have more than one source of income, and they have a very good sense of humor. So in general, you will find these people quite knowledgeable. They know what they do. These people have a mind of their own. They take decisions based on their own understanding. Another interesting thing about Gemini Ascendant is if you see the Kalpurush Kundli, you see where Gemini sign falls. It falls in the third house. And third house is of your childhood friends or your younger siblings. Now you look at Gemini Kundli. In this Kundli, the third house is of Leo and the Lord of Leo is Sun. Now you know that Mercury is very close to the Sun all the time, and it is most of the time it is combusted also. Wherever you will find Mercury combusted or very near to the Sun, such natives, such Gemini natives are always dependent on their childhood friends or on their siblings. And they tend to receive from them or they tend to depend on them rather than having their own upper hand. So such Gemini natives needs to be careful in having such friendships, because most of the time they are at the receiving end, and they do not get the same status in the friendship that they should have. Basically, the equal status they do not get in such friendship. In general, Gemini ascendants are happy-go-lucky kind of people. They are respected because of their brain. People like them. Gemini ascendants are smart enough to get their work done. They know how to maneuver around. They develop such a relationship that it becomes easy for them to get the work done. You will find such people a very good manager, where the team likes them a lot and they always get appreciation from their own team. However, bosses, because Sun represents boss as well, and Mercury is most of the time near to the Sun, such people are submissive in front of the boss. Mercury gets exalted in fourth house. What does that mean? It means that these people like to spend time with the family. Now you see the 10th house. 10th houses of Pisces, and Mercury gets debilitated in Pisces. So the Lagan Lord Mercury gets debilitated in 10th house. It shows that whatever hard work they do not get right outcome of that. They are not appreciated of their hard work. Their bosses do not support them. Now, another interesting thing about Gemini Ascendant is you see 5th house and 9th house. 5th house of children has got a Mool Trikon Rashi Libra, and 9th house of father has got Mool Trikon Rashi of Saturn, which is Aquarius there. Gemini itself is not a Mool Trikon Rashi. So the houses of children and the house of father has got much more capability than the ascendant. You will find that their children are good, they are well known in the society, and the father is also good. But this native will not see that kind of growth in the life. They are the interlinking, or they are the connecting generation who doesn't get what they deserve. Now look at the lordship of different houses. Look at 8th and 9th house. For both, Saturn is the lord. Now we all know that 8th house is the most dark house of the Kundli. It gives you struggle, while 9th house is the most auspicious house. It is the house of luck, because Saturn is the planet of karma and it owns 8th house and 9th house both. It gives success after a lot of struggle. So they have to go through the transformation, they have to go through the pain of the 8th house before they actually see the light of success. Let's look at Saturn and Mars. Mars here is the lord of 6th house and Saturn is the lord of 8th house. If there is a conjunction of Mars and Saturn, in whichever house it is, it burns that house. For example, if suppose Saturn and Mars are conjuncted in first house itself, in ascendant, this native will definitely have some illness which will be lifelong, because Saturn and Mars sitting in first house, which depicts your whole body and specifically your brain, you will find that these people suffer from some illness which is spread in whole of the body. Same results you will see if Saturn and Mars are aspecting a house and its lord both, and they should be aspecting it together. Okay, if for example, if Saturn is in first house, Mars is in 7th house, So Mars will aspect 10th house by its fourth aspect, and Saturn will see 10th house from its 10th aspect. So both will at the same time aspect 10th house. And if suppose Lord of 10th house Jupiter is also in 10th house, then they will aspect the Lord of that house as well. It will spoil the career of the person. What about conjunction of Mercury and Venus? Mercury here being Lagan Lord, Venus here being Lord of the fifth house, that is Kendra and Trikon conjunction. It is very good. It is called Krishna Yoga because Mercury is communication and Venus is beauty. And if both of them are connected, it gives a Krishna Yoga where the looks are good and the person also speaks like, everybody listens. So Mercury and Venus conjunction in the case of Gemini Ascendant is considered exceptionally good. What about conjunction of Sun and Mars? We know that Sun and Mars both are fiery planets. And in the case of Gemini Ascendant, Sun is the Lord of third house and Mars is the Lord of 6th and 11th house. So they are together the Lord of three Shaddai houses, which is not good. Wherever they will sit, they will burn that house. And if Mercury is also in the same house together with Sun and Mars, then you will find that such people have got a lot of inspiration, but they are not able to achieve anything. Here, if Jupiter also joins them, because Jupiter is the Lord of the 10th house, then it will become a combination of 3, 6, 10 and 11th houses, which are called Upache houses. So Lord of Upache houses together makes a Yog Karak combination, basically a Raj Yog, and such person gets a lot of growth in the later years of their life. So that's it, friends, for a Gemini Ascendant in nutshell. I will see you in next video where we will talk about Cancer Ascendants. If you are interested in learning Vedic astrology, please do visit my website www.vedicimpressions.com. And if you have not already subscribed my video channel Vedic Impressions, please do so. It gives a lot of encouragement to make new videos like this. Please do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you keep getting all the notifications of my upcoming videos. I will see you in next video. Till then, take care. Namaste.